James Wan. DC, Warner Brothers, Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, William Dafoe, Patrick Wilson, Yaya, Nicole Kidman, many others I'm forgetting right now. You guys did it. Congrats. You guys made Aquaman $1 billion at the box office worldwide. Stand up, everybody in the back who saw this coming 5 years ago. I'm kidding. Everyone sit down. No one had this. This is unreal. This is unreal. This movie is great. I personally gave it a 7.5 out of 10. In this movie, you watch Arthur Curry become a superhero. You know, he became Aquaman. It's not like he's like, okay, I'll be Aquaman now. I'm going to grab a turret. He slowly became, that development of his character was amazing to watch. The character development of Mira, Nicole Kidman's character, Queen Atlanta. Excuse me. Of Orm. It was amazing to watch. James Wan brought to life a place that doesn't exist. Vibrantly. The colors were spectacular. There's only maybe 2 things I would have changed in the whole movie. And that's saying a lot. And that's amazing. And because of that, also Jeff Johns, so I know he had a role in the story. Because of all that, you guys earned $1 billion at the box office worldwide. It's an amazing feat. Only 37 movies have done it. It's hard to do. And 5 years ago, if someone would have sat me down and said, hey, I'm from the future. I'm from 2019. And in 2019, Aquaman has a solo movie, live action. I'd be like, right, yeah. Like, no, for real. And it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes long. I'm like, Jesus. And it's going to make $1 billion at the box office. I would have punched you right in your face for lying to me. For disrespecting my intelligence like that. But here we are. In 2019, January 13th on a Sunday, Aquaman officially passes $1 billion worldwide at the box office. It's an honor to say I not only saw this movie, but I saw it with my family, and I saw it on advanced screenings, and I'll see it again and again and again, and I'll buy it on every Blu-ray there is, Blu-ray, 4K, I don't care. This movie is amazing. It's a great film. The second act is trash, but the first act is great, and the third act is orgasmic. Great job. I'm so excited to see what James Wan does next. Hell, if I'm Warner Brothers, if I'm running DC, James Wan, Patty Jenkins, whatever you want to do it. Just do the whole DC. Just do it all. Do it all. James Wan, do the Flash for me. Do Flashpoint. Reset the DC. Patty, do Superman for me, please. James Wan, do Batman. Jeff Johns can help write stories on both. He can go back and forth. It'll be an amazing thing. Jeff Johns could really be involved with the Green Lanterns movie. Patty Jenkins, I think, will do amazing work with the Green Lantern Corps. With Jeff Johns, that's Jeff Johns' baby, this Green Lantern. And get the Jon Stewart version, please. Jon Stewart is the greatest character. Along with Barry Allen, Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent. Like, he is an amazing character. I don't want Hal Jordan. I don't want Jessica Perez, or whatever her name is, the newer Lanterns. I want Jon Stewart as my Green Lantern. I don't care who you got to get. I don't care if it's Idris Elba. I don't care if it's Tyrese. Get somebody to play the motherfucker, because I want Jon Stewart as my Green Lantern. And imagine that. DC. Hawaiian, Polynesian, Aquaman. Israeli. An ex-Israeli soldier playing Wonder Woman. And then you would have a black Green Lantern. The best Green Lantern, in my opinion. That's what's up. That's keeping it diverse. That's giving others a chance. Henry Cavill as Superman, I love. I wouldn't change him out. I would just rather see Patty Jenkins do his movie. I think James Wan would do an amazing Batman movie. I think Patty Jenkins. Actually, I think Patty Jenkins would make a better Flash movie because she gets that, kind-hearted, emotional character like Wonder Woman. So the Flash, I think, would be perfect for her. And Superman. James Wan could do Aquaman, he could do Batman, and he could do the Green Lantern Corps. I think just let those two people just run fucking DC with Jeff Johns overlooking stories and shit, because my man wrote comics. Let him do that, and I think DC could be fine. Honestly, like, I would beg Patty and James, but please just do all my DC movies. Fuck, I don't care. Just do Flashpoint, go back, change some shit, let's fucking do a soft reboot here. And let's just fucking go with these two amazing filmmakers with Jeff Johns overlooking stories and shit. I think DC could be neck and neck with Marvel. Especially after Endgame, when Marvel is probably most likely going to stop using Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man. I mean, they already stopped using fucking Hulk. It's just Mark Ruffalo running around in a fucking blazer with a t-shirt for whatever reason. I heard something off topic. I heard something about the Hulk's pecs being an issue where, like, frustrated teenage men and women were getting, like, turned on by his pecs or something, his nipples shown. And they said in Endgame they would have, like, a full bodysuit on him. And then I'm seeing, like, Hasbro leaking toys. And, like, all the Avengers have, like, the same one-piece jumpsuit, including the Hulk that has his nipples and his amazing pecs covered up. And if that's the case, and if that's why he wasn't in Infinity War, holy fuck. We're in trouble with Marvel. If that's true, and if that's the reason why the Hulk wasn't in Infinity War, and why we had to see a floating head CGI'd into a fucking Hulkbuster suit from Mark Ruffalo, wow. Are we in trouble with Marvel? Can't wait for Phase 4. But yeah, back on track. I would, honestly, James Wan, Patty Jenkins be my two directors only. They do all the movies. Jeff Johns overlooks story. Because when you have shit like this, Aquaman makes $1 billion. When you have shit like Wonder Woman making almost $900 million at the box office, Wonder Woman 1984 will make $1 billion, by the way. I'm saying that today, January 13th, 2019, it will make $1 billion. And you got Shazam coming out. Shazam his suit looks garbage, but it looks fun, lighthearted. It looks like they nailed Billy Batson. It looks like if that movie is even like a 6 at the worst, that movie is going to make $650-700 million at the box office easy. I think Captain Marvel, out of the two movies, early prediction, I think Shazam will be a better movie than Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel would make more money than Shazam purely because it's directly tied into Endgame, and people are going to go see it to see any end credits, or even at the end of Captain Marvel's movie, if it ties into Endgame or gives any possible spoilers or like look aheads into Endgame at all. So I think if Captain Marvel, if the post credit scene of Infinity War, where you saw Nick Fury with the pager and he gets dusted and he saw her logo on the pager, if that wasn't there and Endgame was coming out in 2020, I think Captain Marvel, from the trailers alone, I'm just going for trailers, the movie looks boring, it looks rushed, the CGI looks awful, she looks like a dollar store Power Ranger. I'm not bashing on the MCU now because I already told you just a second ago, Shazam's suit looks like trash. He looks like a fucking toy. He looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jingle All the Way. His bolt that lights up like a flashlight, it looks like he put batteries up his ass. It looks garbage. But if I'm going off a story and character development and plot and all that stuff, I think Shazam will be overall a better movie, but they both equally look trash. I actually made a video on that on my channel. You can go find it. It's called Shazam versus Captain Marvel, and it's talking about their costumes. I rant for about a good 20 minutes on it. It's Brie Larson she's like a robot-ish when she acts. She has no emotion. The newer trailers kind of like show her like lifting her eyebrows up and, what are you talking about? It doesn't matter. She is a robot. She's emotionless. when she acts. And she's not going to bring that character to life at all. It's going to look pretty bad. Zachary Levi, he's a man-child, which is good because that's what you need for Shazam. Shazam, remember, is a 15-year-old boy who says Shazam, gets struck by lightning, and then turns into Shazam, who's a grown man, superhero, all big and buff. But he's still, in his head, he's still 15. Like I said, picture Tom Hanks and Big. He was a grown man, but his mind of, he is who he is. He's still a kid. Same thing with Shazam. So I think in the casting, I think Zachary Levi works better as Shazam because he is like a goofy man-child type of guy, but that works for the character. Brie Larson is emotionless and acts like a robot and delivers her lines like this. I don't think it's going to work, especially for someone who's going to have to carry the MCU from Phase 4 on for at least 2 phases with Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange. And she's going to be the forefront. They're going to push her to the forefront. I don't think people are going to really like her as much. I think it's going to be a divided crowd. But back to DC, back to Warner Brothers. Aquaman makes $1 billion. Congratulations to everyone involved. It was a great movie. I can't wait to see what James Wan does next. I can't wait to see what Aquaman does next. I can't wait for Shazam. I can't wait for Wonder Woman 1984. I also can't wait for Marvel movies. I gotta say this so people don't, oh my god, you hate Marvel. I already bought my tickets for Captain Marvel 3 days ago. And I'm going the day before it comes out on Thursday. And I'm going Sunday with the family. So I spent my fair share. But you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.